So today we are going to talk about letting go of anxiety, sadness, things in the past that are keeping you there and not allowing you to be here in the present. Okay, so the first thing I want to talk about is the window of hesitation. The window of hesitation is when you get up in the morning, your alarm clock goes off, and you start thinking, okay, I want some more sleep. You know what you got to do for the day, but then your mind kind of comes up with other options. In other words, procrastination. That's one example. Or if you're trying to attempt to do something and you just kind of don't do it, like you're holding back, then anxiety can build up. And during that window of hesitation, there's a lot of things that are formed in that window, like anxiety and sadness, and bringing up things from the past and attaching them to the present. So if you can take control of this window of hesitation and start to retrain your brain to react in such a way that you're ready to get after it and attack the next thing, rather than tell yourself you can't do it or let anxiety build or anything like that. If you can take control of that window, then you're going to start building new patterns. Your brain is going to build new patterns, and in the fight or flight response, you are going to start choosing to fight. And that doesn't mean physically fight, it just means face the issue with confidence. And the confidence will build over time as well, because you'll start to see that you're a lot more capable than you thought you were. You'll start to see that, okay, these things don't work, so I can tweak them a little. But whenever there's that window of hesitation, just make sure you take control. And honestly, I hate to say it, but usually the thing that you want to do least is what you need to do in that window of hesitation. So in the morning, it really does build better patterns for you and your brain and everything and your well-being to just get right out of bed and get going. Or if you're thinking about going to the gym, or I've even done it in my own life. So when I'm trying to get better at making videos, and there's like a window of hesitation when I'm about to make a video where I start to think that I can't do it, or just all these things, and I'm trying to get past that, and I'm getting better at it. I can see it works. So the next thing that I kind of, oh, there's a bee. Okay, so the next thing I kind of want to talk about is and I've got some notes here. So hyper focus has opposite effect. This is really good. So I was looking into this, and so for example, if there's like a basketball player and he makes 99 shots in a row, he practices all the time, he knows what he's doing, and he's sinking them. Now somebody comes up to him and says, if you make your next shot, I'll give you $100,000 cash. Shows it to him. His eyes are on it, okay? He misses the shot. He made all those shots, and then he missed that shot because he was hyper focused on it. So hyper focus on a situation can actually cause the opposite effect of what you want. So you kind of got to learn to let go a little bit. So putting that with the window of hesitation is difficult, because in the window of hesitation, our anxiety tends to go up. We lose control. We can't balance our thoughts. So when we explore the idea that when you are hyper focused on something, that it actually causes you to do worse. Even someone who is highly trained, like a basketball player, can mess up if they're hyper focused. So you want to take that window of hesitation, and you really want to focus on it whenever you start to feel these things coming up that you don't like. And then you have to also make sure that you don't hyper focus on them in a negative way. So you kind of have to figure out how to let go a little bit, let things go with the flow. And it's a unique mixture, because out of fight or flight, you're choosing to fight, and you're also learning to to chill out and be balanced in your mind. If you can take those two things and tie them together, then you can let go of the things that are holding you back, whether it be trauma from the past, or you just don't think you're good enough. Maybe somebody told you you weren't, or you convinced yourself you weren't for whatever reason. These things can be transformed into something new by using these practices. And you have to pay attention. And for me personally, I take a lot of notes. That's why you see me like reading notes from my videos and stuff, because I've got just so many thoughts going through my mind all the time. And that's something that causes me anxiety, because I'll think of a few things and then I forgot one of the other things I thought of. So when I write it down, that's me taking control in such a way that my brain doesn't feel like it has to pay super attention to that thought in order to not forget it, because that actually causes me to forget it. So I've kind of hacked this, and I'll write things down, so that way I don't have to hyper focus on it right now. I can come back to it later when I'm able to. So just try to apply these two things, and take notes if you need to, figure out how you can do it, what works best for you. And just remember, that window of hesitation, take control of it, and you'll take control of your life. And then don't hyper focus on things to the point where you're like outside of yourself. Don't do that either. Find that unique balance and you will be free. Thanks for watching, guys. Please like and subscribe. It helps more than you know. I'm trying to grow this channel, and I'm hoping that I can help people out. So if this video helped you in any way, please hit the subscribe button, like the video, and please leave a comment, because the more feedback I get from people, the better I can help serve people. So thanks for watching.